Gunshot. Welcome, everyone. Daedric Diamond here. Welcome to another episode of Resident Evil, where I do my comparisons. This time, I'm going to start off with the remake, because I am behind in the remake. Also, I apologize for having to put this on the shelf for a bit, as the past few weeks have been a mixture of stress to the highest max of either work or some other things going on. However, with this week not being as demanding, and considering I'm going to be on a bit of a staycation soon enough, I figured now was the time to get this to be restarted. Along with many other playthroughs that I am probably at some point going to pick up again, because I know I've had this annoying habit of picking up games and then never finishing them. And I thought to myself, I need to finish this. At the very least. Yes, I will eventually also do the other ones as well. Looking at 2, where I need to do Claire's story. At least for side B. And then eventually go on to do RE3. I know Glitch has been yelling at me. Man, when you gonna do RE3? Give me time, Glitch. Give me time. Well, that time should be fast approaching now. Along with many other ideas, bearing in mind, as while I'm also having a staycation, I will also be preparing for a bit of a change-up. As I am beginning to look at my backup PC and think to myself, you know, it is an AMD build, and while the CPU isn't that great, I think I could swap it out for a newer CPU. Give it that 3D CPU. Of course, the only problem was going to be then, with that idea, is I will no longer have access to QuickSync. I know, that's actually the one thing I have liked about the Intel build, is having that QuickSync. But boy, are the temperatures abysmal. Anyone who has called that thing an oven, I can certainly attest to. As I have looked at that thing, and it is indeed an oven, and I know, when I was streaming last train home, it literally was an oven. Hence why I had to lower the frame rates from 60 to 30. And even then, it still managed to be an oven. Though, I'm surprised the thing just didn't decide to shut completely down and kill off the stream. So, I guess to give Intel that, boy, their chips are pretty... I don't know if I want to say heat-resistant or heat-tolerant, but... I am definitely going to lean on heat-tolerant to the fact to where it can tolerate going above 100. And that's not a good sign. So, if there is going to be any newer game series, it's going to probably be after I get an upgrade. Because, let's be honest, newer games are going to have more demanding expectations, and the hardware is pretty dated. Like, I kid you not, I already have trouble running VR chat some of the time. Like, I can run VR chat on this thing without the headset. But the moment I put on the headset and put on everything else, temperature go melting. Effective. I guess without further ado, to get off that topic, I'm going to get into the game. And I feel like I have done that. Are any of these? I really need to quit doing that. I have had this bad habit of grabbing a drink and never finishing it when it's cold. Really? I had that many self-defense daggers? Okay, well then. I guess I was doing a lot better than I had originally thought. Right, I remember now. It's the remake I'm doing a lot better on, and the OG where I'm struggling. Also, welcome, Nosy. Tomorrow morning at 7 I have to be at SFO. I presume that's a convention. Oh, there was a box here. But welcome nonetheless. I had just gotten Hawaii. I hope that is a good time. Like, never been to Hawaii myself. Okay, I am doing way better than I had thought. It's an airport, not a I didn't know. But then again, I haven't really traveled much. Funny that you mention a vacation, because I'm already mentioning a vacation, but it's more gonna be a staycation. But I'll be streaming more often, and hopefully a bit longer. And I'm also hoping it's not necessary to use this. Do I just have the wrong I remember now. Don't answer that. I'm being stupid. I need the red crank, not the green crank, me. There's a huge difference. And now I just remembered I don't even have the red crank. I am missing the red crank. Funny enough! Huh? Uh-oh. I think I just remembered something. In fact, I do remember something. Excuse me. There's something I forgot to take out. Wondering why I was skipping through the doors. I have to go remove something, because I decided a little after this I'd have a little bit of fun, so, I'll just stick this here. I am not away, but I am going to be changing out a file. Man, I forgot to remove that. I knew I was forgetting something. It's just like, oh, why do I remember something? Okay, Man, I'd almost forgotten about that. Oh, I don't think that was it. Oh, what was it called? I know, the one time I've been meaning to do something is also the one time I have a certain something been fiddling around with, and I don't want to necessarily do this unfairly. Alright, was it this one? I think it was that one, alright. Well, yeah, I hope everyone is having a good day. I'm sorry to have, well, I wouldn't call it a technical issue, more like I put a file in and forgot to remove it. I just gotta remember where I put it. Actually, what was it even named, anyway? Man, I should have probably looked a certain something up before I just started, but oh well. Is this it? Is that what it was called? No. Maybe? I am beginning to wish I had, at the very least, remembered to do that thing, but I apparently didn't. Alright. What was its name? This is what happens, chat, when you don't do something for a while. You kinda almost just forget about it. Alright, so... yeah, that's what it was. How do I turn you off, is now the question. No, I don't think that was it. Was it? It had a different name. It's been a year since I seen him. Oh, well, I hope you have a fun time. I mean, oh, all I gotta say is I wish I was going... I'll just say I wish I was going to my brother's wedding, but unfortunately I could not get my vacation time to align, so it's more like instead I will be staying where I'm at to effectively house sit. Okay. Was that its name? Because here I am desperate. Okay, that is it. That is it. Alright. Okay, I wish I had thought about this, but I didn't think about it, so let's see, so... it's telling me to open this up. Okay, well, this tells me absolutely nothing. Thank you, I didn't want to do that. Alright, well, let's go here... Alright, let's try this. Let me just... new input, not using... Yeah, if I'm sitting at a BRB, it's more like I'm just not in the game. I sincerely apologize about this, folks. I wish I had been a lot more prepared, but that was my own stupidity about not having... I wouldn't call it more stupidity, just more I forgot. Alright, here we go. I'm gonna test things, and if worst comes to worst, well, I'll have the door skip. And that's the only thing I will have activated, because I believe that's the only thing I really... oh, okay, I use that for other things, but... I will probably only just have it activated for door skip, and everything else I will do in a mostly fair. Now, let's see if this fixes my problem, and if it doesn't, well... I'm just gonna have to leave that in there, and... Hi. That was weird. Okay, here we go. It took me about 10 minutes. Moment of truth. Okay. And I'm gonna keep it that way. You know, never mind the fact for the OG, I'll be skipping the, door stuff. A large boulder blocks the way. There are bloodstains underneath to indicate someone got run over by the boulder. Hang on. Leave that up, but bring that back up. Hi. Okay, that suddenly spiked. I guess that was only for but a moment. And this is exactly what I am talking about. I have not been happy with my core temps as of late. And that is why I have been debating the jump from Intel to AMD. But don't you already have an AMD build? I indeed do. The problem is I don't have the most up-to-date CPU. Something that I'm going to remedy on this staycation. Don't mind me, I'm gonna go grab this handgun magazine. Why did I think it went by clip? But no, that was in the OG where they call it a clip. In here, drop off this mag. And yeah, I am indeed starting with the remake rather than the OG, because I believe I'm actually further behind on this. So to kind of keep with the pacing, I'm gonna devote more time to the remake than I will the OG, but I will try to get some of the OG filled in. Or as I know, at least I think? No, I think both are done for that, so I'll need to remind myself on that. Otherwise, to be pointing out differences here, because I forgot this was the whole purpose of this series. Did I say this section was added? Okay. I do know for a fact that they did redo this section in the tunnels. What's this over here? Another handgun magazine? Okay. You know, the funny thing, I went back to go put the other magazine in.
Enrico!
Don't come any closer, Chris.
What happened?
Double crosser.
Enrico, wait. Enrico!
Umbrella.
Enrico!
Enrico! Oh no, chat. He dead. Oh no, there's a double crosser. I wonder who it could be. Killed him with just one shot. Who could it be? Who has such a good aim to aim for the heart? Wait, he's holding something. It's the regular ass crank and not bullets. Enrico's dead. What could he have known? forgot you guys were a lot more powerful in this one. Wait, no. No, maybe not. Am I think I'm misremembering. Flamethrower at some point? You know, I just keep thinking I'm gonna be ambushed here. I didn't mean to do that. Still typewriter. Would you like to save? Yeah, because I have a shit ton of ink ribbon, so why not the hell use it? I've been very, very, very conservative with my resources, so why not use it up? Alright, here we go. Now I had the correct crank, the hexagonal crank. Whereas the last time it was the square crank. I don't know if I'll actually be beating this, by the way. I mean, I could focus on one, get it done, and then complete the other tomorrow night. I don't know, I'll wait and see what happens. I'm going back. I think I might know where I'm already at. And me no likey where I am at. In fact, I know dead exactly where I'm at. So why don't I go ahead, grab a mixed herb or two. With a bit of blue. Mixed herb and not mixed tape. To which, by the way, millennials do not act like those people on there. Okay, fine. Very few do. And trust me, if any of them ever did act like that one girl with the lighter being like, "This is what you wrote upon, Daddy. This isn't a disaster or whatever. This is a warning." You know, if I ever acted like that, my ass would have been kicked. Then again, I come from a family of hard asses, so. And by the way, I would get into fights with people like that. I'm not kidding. In my high school days, that kind of person would be someone I wouldn't necessarily say I'd go out of my way to pick a fight, but they would pick a fight with me, so. What can you say? When you get the fists coming your direction, the desire to defend yourself overrules above everything else. "No, don't do that, that's being a bully," they would say. Okay, how about they're bullying me by trying to beat the crap out of me? Did you guys ever think of that? Hi! That's a boulder! That's a boulder! That's Boulder! I dodged a boulder! Well, you take the flamethrower. Or you take the flaming-werfer. I will. What's over here, anyway? Is it an ammo disc? Shotgun shells. Oh, well, I can live with shotgun shells. It's fine. Alright, can't defeat me. I have a flamethrower! And I'm not afraid to use it. It's a spider! Ow! Burn! Am I poisoned? No, I'm just on caution. Okay. Burn! 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 Burn. I don't want to deal with the spider. Give me a knife. Give me the knife. Give me the knife that wasn't the one since the days of the Air Force or something. Ew. Ow. Oh. That wasn't poisonous? I'm so used to that being poisonous. Maybe it's been a while. I don't know. I want the map. I'll take the map. I've got a map of the cavern. How do you feel? I want to put that back. I just realized who I'm about to go and deal with. Hello, Lisa Trevor. It's been a while. How's it going? Oh. No? Maybe I go this way. Maybe I go back. I gotta go back for the crank. Are you kidding me? Making me go back for the crank. Daedric is lost. I'm not lost. It's just been a while, okay? I forgot I was supposed to have the crank. I thought that was a little further. No! My shin! Could you put a pipe on that instead of a gun? I wouldn't know if I could, but this was before any kind of crafting or any kind of combining. But welcome, welcome, Ariel. I hope you're having a good day and or night. I just gotten started. I'm gonna put this extra knife away, because there's no need to have two of the same weapon. What are you doing all the way down here? I'm gonna move you up. You're going right here. I have gotten so lazy in my inventory management that it just didn't dawn on me. Maybe I'll hold off on that a little longer. I just realized what's upcoming. Shit. I'll be needing that again. been good. So at this point, have you played all the Resident Evil games, or have you played the last one yet? If you're referring to Requiem, I have played that. That has been streamed. I'm just doing what I meant to do originally before, well, every other distraction in life kind of got in the way. But I'm now pretty much resuming the comparisons, and I will say that my memory is serving me I think. I had to do the same for the original, but I don't remember from the top of my head. I would also probably say they redid this whole section in the remake. Well, okay, not entirely true. There are some similarities. I think, much like the OG part, this would happen as well. It's a boulder! Why not use a flamethrower since you're a Pokemon? Daedric used Psychic! It wasn't very effective. Daedric used Heal! The boulder still one-shots him. Okay, I'm not gonna have a very huge reaction time, but I'm gonna make this work. I could make it! Okay, that wasn't as hard. Okay, for some reason I thought that would be harder. No, actually that wasn't that bad. I feel like I'm missing an ammo disc. First aid spray was inside. Alright, what's this direction? Is there anything? No, that's just the boulder. Man, I could still remember that one time Duggo was angry about me for not warning Bloopin about the boulder. That's a boulder! That's a boulder! And then disaster struck. Wait, hang on. Okay, yeah, that's where that needs to be. Alright, here we go. Push you on. Push you away. Who built all this? Umbrella built all this. Are you? I want to push. There we go. Umbrella built all of this with their amazing architectural architect guy who ended up dying because he was thrown into a trap. Have you seen the new Batman Clayface movie trailer? I have not. Also, welcome, Enzo. Oh. Okay. Right, because that would be something completely different. This is the remake, so... Of course there's an extra section to this. And that extra section is gonna probably now be where I, will be going. I keep forgetting they made the cavern a lot longer. Whereas with the OG, you would go to the lab through the cavern. In this game, you will go back to the mansion for a third time. But only briefly. Why would they do all this just to cause themselves more issues later on, trying to escape the zombies? Or creatures? You know, that's a good question. Could this have been prevented at this point? You know, that is always an interesting thing. Because if the incidents were already happening, I don't think it would have mattered much, because even if they hadn't gone, eventually the virus would have spread to Raccoon. Except they probably wouldn't have any idea who was behind it. They would only just probably note that there's something very wild going on. Whereas, at least in doing this, they do have the truth on them, but of course, they never listened, but that's also because the officials at Raccoon City were pretty much under the control of Umbrella. Or under their payroll. You get the idea. Umbrella can pretty much just silence them because, but you see, we are Umbrella, and we have money that we will flash at you for you to not embrace the truth. I'm gonna take a moment, organize my disaster of an inventory. Have you seen The Punisher, The Last Guild trailer? I have not watched movies in a long time. I have been avoiding Hollywood like the plague because, let's be honest, Hollywood is just... it's garbage today. Okay, but there is, like, no reason for all those things to have been here. I mean, it's a waste of both time and resources. What are your feelings? Are you familiar with Batman? The only familiarity I have with Batman is honestly the Arkham series, and I've been meaning to continue that, but the problem is my, dear old friend Glitch has been having medical issues. So we haven't been able to continue the Arkham series. Though I might ask him if I can just go ahead and do the next game, because honestly, I am enjoying it. I think I fucked up. I have indeed fucked up. Well, 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 my friend. They're making a whole Lego Batman Legacy of the Dark Knight game. That's good with everything, including Arkham-style fighting. I guess, at some point, I am gonna return to Batman. Rather if I do it with my dear old friend Glitch, or if I go at it alone. Though, I think I did Asylum alone, but I definitely know the game after that, we kinda did... together is a bit of a stretch. More like, I joined on him for a day, then he joined me for a day, and we commentated. I don't know if that will happen again, but I am thinking more than likely I am gonna at least do it within the year. They freaking have Connor, King the Goat Connor, King Conslow, and Phantom. Anything one squirt from those economic guns I'm guessing they presume have. Arkham Knight and or Origins. I think, what, it's Knight, then it's Origins? Because I do want to try and do it in order. In release date order, mind you. Ah. They're saying that Connor's been a very popular name recently. Or maybe everyone's just thinking Detroit Become Human. Okay. Wait, Origins was first? Figured it'd have been Night, but... okay. Alright, let's see... 4231. 4231. 2, 3, 1. Yeah, I didn't need to shit that into place. I knew! I remembered! Origins at night. Origins, I think, may be hard to find because it was made by a different crew. Ah. But that also covers Batman's past, if memory serves me best. There's an elevator switch. Press it? No. The main company was working on night, and then another company did it. Ah. I see. By the way, this section here is what is added on. Because I don't remember this being in the original. It does have more play area in it. Aha. Okay. It's all coming back to me. I need to go locate a crate. While avoiding Lisa Trevor. I don't think I'll have much trouble. But just in case, let's bring 2 green herbs. I didn't mean to do that. I like to use Origins, even though a lot of people don't. I haven't played Origins, so I can't tell you anything on that. I hear... Hi, you are right there! Hello, Lisa Trevor. Oh my man, I'm just gonna grab these real quick. Seems to be a low rumbling coming from this area. Oh yeah! There's also a lady in chains, but we don't talk about her. Never mind that I've been calling out her name. No. We're just gonna simply refer to her as the monster in chains. Or Joker's mom. Nah, that's mean. She doesn't have the clown face to go with it. I'll take these. Flash grenade. A cylinder of magnum bullets. And a clip! I know, it's handgun magazine. Leave me alone. Alright. There's the big old box I need. God! Now I'm just gonna conveniently press this button here, and then watch the dear old box go. Boxy box of boo box can go. Beep boop bop of boxes. Alright, here we go. We're gonna run past Lisa Trevor like a bad case of mixed tape. Okay, yeah, I'm sorry about that, but ever since mixtape has Damn you, Lisa! I was trying to talk to my chat and you came out of nowhere. Scaring the crap out of me. Daedra, getting sick. See what happens when you make out with Rotomon. As long as it's not gonna do that weird thing where they show, like, the 2 mouths. Unlike the inside part. Yeah, mixed tape did that, and that was just like, why? Hi! Sabotage happened! It's broken! Who'd have broken such a thing? Who would do such a terrible thing? Oh no, maybe some jerk with blonde hair and sunglasses? Trevor looks like the fish guy from Resident Evil 8. That's mean to Fishman. And again, maybe Lisa, Trevor, and Victor have some relation. It's a garbage compactor. Will you press the switch? That was oddly satisfying. Hey look, it's another flamethrower. And it's broken and I can't carry any more items. I'm gonna go drop stuff off. That right there. That right there. Gun bullets with handgun bullets. Why, what is it? Is it 308 or 357? What was it? What's the caliber again? 357, okay. 308, hang on, wait a minute. Those are rifle rounds, right? 308? Am I misremembering my ammunition? I feel like I am. Yeah, 308. Those are rifle bullets, right? God, now I'm trying to remember. Well, I have to admit, at least Umbrella keeps maintenance on all its stuff. Not... Well, I'd say not really, but then I guess that's debatable, because we're arriving in an aftermath, so... I guess that's more for debate. I mean, it looks mostly maintained. I can't say it's perfectly maintained, but everything at least seems maintained. Go through the store here. We're not gonna engage in tongue-to-tongue with Lisa Trevor. Hi, I am not going to do tongue-to-tongue with you. If that is the case, well then I may as well just jump into the water. And hope there's sharks. Okay, you're right there. I think I know what I can do. Hi, you're right there. You missed. You look like... Actually, now that I think about it, what was that one character from the Goonies? Not Chunk, but the Fratelli that ends up helping the Goonies. I'm trying to remember their name. Because that's what I am imagining when I see Lisa Trevor now. Are you kidding me? Okay. Quasimodo? I guess Quasimodo, but that's more from... Quasimodo... No, fuck, that's not its name. I know what you're talking about, I just can't remember that movie's name. I know what character you're referring to, Ariel, but gods, I'm trying to remember that movie's name. The Hunchback of Notre Dame, gods! I forget that. Sloth was his... Yeah, Sloth! That was that guy's name. No, snakes, we can talk about this. We can talk of this. I want that. I want that. I want that. The bed, it's still very warm. Oh my. going this direction to pick up some herbs. Barrels, looks like it's... You got the stone ring! Family picture and notes. Something written on the back. November 10th, 1967. Progenitor virus administered. Jessica administered virus type A. Polymerizing of tissue during cell activation. Virus fusion, negative. Action, disposed. Lisa, administered virus type B. Polymerizing of tissue during cell activation. Virus function, positive, but delayed in fusion. Body modification. Observed constant results. Status, continue proactive observation. Blah, blah, blah. George action, terminated. November 30th, 1967. There's a journal left by someone. November 14th, 1967. I feel dizzy after that shot they gave me. I don't see Mom. Where did they take her? She promised that they would escape together. Did she escape alone and leave me behind? November 15, 1967. I found Mom. We ate together. I was very happy. But she was a fake. Not my real mom. Same face, but different inside. Had to find Mom. I had to give face back to Mother. I got Mom's face back. Nobody can have my mom except me. I attach her face to me so she doesn't go away. Do you know this reference? I was like you. I was once like you once, but I took it to the knee. Well, she lived, traveler. I gotta go take my shot. Till Skyrim in the... Nut channel? What am I reading? I didn't even realize I had dropped free. Oh well. Anyways, back to reading, because Mom's sad when I meet without her face. November 17th, 1967. From inside box, scent of mommy, maybe true mother there. Stone box hard, it hurts. Steel rope in the way. Can't see mother, cause 4 stones. Hi. Very... disturbed, but, you know, details. Didn't I have a metal object at one point? I have royally screwed up. I have somehow got one part and didn't get the other. Uh-oh. Uh-oh, chat, I screw up. Can I get another run? I just realized. I'm gonna have a crimson head, aren't I? I got a crimson head. Maybe I'll ready this, just in case. I feel like there was a zombler here that I didn't get to deal with, and now it's going to be one of those situations. Huh. That's weird. Alright, well. Bit major rip. You know, chat, I'm having a sense of deja vu here. I feel like I've done this before. And you want to know the sad thing? It was also a headshot, and it was that same zombie. Where in time? I feel like I made a short on it, too. What was it? Boom, click, headshot, fall over? It comes to tell you how long it's been. Anyway. Moment of deja vu done. You know what? I'm just gonna pass by you. It's no big deal. I won't even be coming back here anyway. Not like I'll have a reason to. It's quiet. Too quiet. Have I not been to every room in the mansion? You know, now that I'm thinking on it, I actually haven't. I think I remember something. I forgot to grab it because I was too busy saving Becca. And it just eluded my mind to go and grab it because... Well, long story made short, distracted. It's coming back to me. No, I didn't go in here. Ha ha. Okay, okay. Collect that object. Yes, I know, everything is all about biology. Alright, chat. It's time. Maybe I will get done with this game. Tonight. Don't mind if I yoink that. I'ma yoink that. You know what? It's faster to go this way. Hello, birds. Don't mind me. I'm just taking a shortcut. You will not have to worry soon, because you're gonna go kaboom. Because I did remember to say Becca. So I'm getting the good ending! Or maybe I'm not getting the good ending. I need to turn around. There's something I forgot to do. I feel like there was an item I forgot to grab. I only have one of them. I feel like I was meant to grab another one, but I guess it just didn't dawn on me. I gotta go check just to make sure before I commit to it and then make myself unable to save Jill. Damn it. Don't mind me, I'm only going back this way, just to confirm. Because I think there is another MO disc, but I want to make sure before I just waltz right on through and decide, oh shit, I didn't get the MO disc. I will grab that. Because by this point, there's going to be no return. Effectively being unable to go back. Okay, and I'm back. I'm having a case of internet being dumb again. I am beginning to wonder if there's a way I can reset my chat. Before I continue any further, I am going to test something. Just to make sure. Alright, so the multi-chat at least works. There we go, okay. Sorry about that, folks. My internet is doing that infamous thing that it likes to do. And if it keeps up with it, I might just go ahead and only do the remaster and then do the OG tomorrow, which I'm hoping I don't have to do. I'm hoping to avoid that, but if that's gonna end up being the case, then alright. I don't know how much time was lost. I don't even know when it cut off, so could have sworn there used to be... So I'm gonna quickly check, just to make sure. Because I would hate to get so far to only then have to backtrack and be like, aw, shit. I can't save Jill anymore. Oh well. Because I'm gonna try and save Jill. Otherwise, we are pretty much, well, I say we, I mean mainly myself. I am pretty much at that point now where, where it's gonna be the big divergence between how you get to the lab. Could have sworn there was another MO disc I could grab or something. No, because that was that. At least that puzzle. I guess I'll check the room just to make sure. Because I don't think there would be anything extra in here, but I'll look just to make sure. Because that was that shaft thing. Nothing tucked away. Alright, I know what I'll do. In the event I'm wrong on this, wait, I'm gonna need the flamethrower on me, aren't I? Oh, because I thought to myself. Because that'll lock that door. And I think that door I came in through? We'll wait and see. Wait and see. Patience will be the key. I don't know if that'll be the major difference here. And it won't open. Okay. Force me to equip that. Alright. That room with that elevator... Wait. Hang on. Maybe it is in that room. I'll check that area real quick. Wait, no. Hang on. Wasn't this the way? Am I being senile? Am I just forgetting? Okay, yeah, derp. Wrong way. It is the way back. The door skipping would be nice right about now. But no, I do want to do this in fair. Burgers are sounding really good right now. Could have sworn. Maybe it is in the next section. But I'm just misremembering. Alright, well, worst comes to worst. I just don't save Jill. And save Rebecca, but I don't save Jill. And that would be sad. RPG. Welcome back. I am sorry about my stream crashing. I'm hoping it was only a one-time thing for the day. Is it just me, or does Chris look like Solid Snake? He could probably pull off Solid Snake. Just give him a headband and a more stealthy-looking outfit. And yeah, he could probably pull Snake. Oh, man. Alright. I know what I'm gonna do. I'm thinking probably... What about the eye patch? Crap, I kind of forgot about that. Alright, here's what I'm gonna do. Do I have the other stone? Okay, I do. I think Leon can pull off Fox McCloud. You know... I'd almost forgotten there was another Star Fox game coming out, where they made Fox look very hyper-realistic. Honestly, I would have preferred if they'd used the movie version. Kind of like my characters looking a more cartoony than I do realistic. Can be Captain Falcon. Ah! That's a good one! Alright. I will save. But I'm gonna save on 7. From Frezzo. I remember who I mean. Or F-Zero. Yeah, I know who you're talking about. But even then, I just can't see it in Leon. To just walk around and be like, Falcon Punch! Alright, well, could go that way, but I think it's just faster if I go this direction. Did you hear Top Gun is back in theater for the 20th anniversary? Now, that's a name I haven't heard in a long time. Top Gun, I think of Top Gun from NES. When you have to shoot down a spaceship. You know, just randomly, a spaceship. Can't let someone go to space. Who can you see Captain Falcon as? Who could pull off Captain Falcon? That's tough. If we're talking the Resident Evil 1 cast, I don't know. Maybe Barry could pull it off? Might be a bit on the older side, but I could maybe see it. Barry does have that. See Wesker playing Wolf. Well, I definitely see that. Alright, well, there is no turning back. I wonder what's on the other side of this door. 2 emblems fit neatly into it. Will you open it? No, I'm gonna pull one of them off, in fact. Also, I must save. How about Victor Gideon? He can play Giga Bowser. You know, if you're asking me... Okay, hang on. Is it the Resident Evil cast as Smash Bros. Characters, or is it Smash Bros. Characters as Resident Evil characters? Now I'm confused. Because I think... I don't know why. I'd imagine it'd be easier to have Smash Bros. Characters as Resident Evil characters than the other way round. Like, I could see Link filling in the role of Chris. While I could see Mario being, like, Jill. That would make the question of who would fit Rebecca. Yes, Smash Bros. As Resident Evil cast. Alright, well... Oof. What about Ethan? Martha Roy, I could see filling in that role. Maybe Roy would fit that role. Let me see. Assuming that I'm allowed to use the entire cast of now and I'm not limited. How about Zeno? Oh yeah, because now we're including all of Resident Evil and all of Smash Bros. Yes, you're allowed to use the full cast. Okay. Oof, that's tough. Who would be effectively the Wesker clone? You know what? Pit. I'll make this easy. Dark Pit for Zeno, and Pit for Wesker. There you go. I could see Zeno definitely being Dark Pit, because regular Pit I put as Wesker by that point. Who will be Shummus? Shit. You know, I haven't thought this through deeply, but Now I'm actually trying to imagine who could fill what role. Maybe I take it back. Maybe Mario wouldn't be good for Jill. He'd be good for Barry. Maybe Samus would be... Yeah, I can definitely see Samus being Jill. That would probably make way more sense when I think about it. You know who I mean. Samus. I will warn you, I haven't played 7 or 8. Or rather, I haven't played either or all the way through. Yeah, I'm on a strange case where I played up to about 6. Skipped 7 and 8 and did 9 instead. I know, at some point I'm gonna have to go back and do 7 and 8.
You're a bit of a mess-up.
Hello,
Chris,
Wesker.
take a piece of the action.
You know, Wesker, I'm surprised you're managing to hold on your own. Okay, you're gonna go deal with Wesker, which is fine. I can see her being chic. You know, Daisy might be an interesting Claire. Yeah, I could see Peach or Daisy being Claire. One of those two.
I'll investigate this area a little further.
You know, now I'm wondering who would fit Rebecca. Oh, Chris's sister. What's her name? Carla? Wait, hang on. Oh, because I thought you... Okay. Then I didn't answer Carla, because I answered Claire. Which was Chris's sister, by the way. I forgot to go grab the medals! Wow, I'm hardcore distracted. I apologize. I'm too busy now trying to think who could fit what role in Resident Evil, but if you replace them with Smash Bros. Characters. And of course, we're not filling just the early days, we're filling in every single one, so gods. Making me think deeply now. Really thinking deeply. You know, this might be interesting in a sense. It might be weird, but who can be Albert Lester? You know, I don't know if Smash Bros. Characters can be monsters, but I could totally see Ganon being the Tyrant, if not being Nemesis. Alright, where's the wolf medals? I am... You need to quit being distracted, I need the focus. Where... Don't tell me I didn't grab the wolf medal. Please tell me I did not forget the wolf. Okay. Woo! About to say, oh no, I did that stupid thing where I grabbed one medal but didn't grab the other. Imagine that. I mean, then again, I didn't grab the umbrella medal, so... What about Mr. X? Yeah, I can definitely see Ganon fitting Mr. X. Nemesis might be the hard one, because I don't think Ganon would fit Nemesis, but he would definitely fit Mr. X. What can Mr. X do? You know, if I had to imagine it, I can definitely see Ganondorf being Mr. X. Because, I mean, he's already got the moves similar to Captain Falcon. And Mr. X may as well just be like Captain Falcon, just minus the yelling and the screaming. In a sense that he goes around and punches and kicks, so... that'd be that part down. Now, here is an interesting thing to mention. In the olden days, you would need the second disc in order to proceed on to the next part of the game. Now, because, of course, this is a very much later remake, a remaster to a remake, one would not need to worry about owning the second disc. Since, of course, I'm playing on Steam, but... to just throw a nice little notation, back in the olden days, you would need the second disc. Use the elevator. How about Jack Krauser? The Joker. I almost said the Joker, but no, Joker. Joker from Persona 5. That can be Krauser. I don't think I ever answered Leon, though. Shit. Damn. Actually, who would fit Leon? I never answered that question. I'm gonna say while I ponder upon that. Wario. No debate, just plain old Wario. Wario would fit Roman Salazar. You know, I think I might be able to answer Leon. This would be very mean, but I could see Ness being a Leon. How about Hunk? Right off the bat, no questions asked, that is probably going to Solid Snake. Let's be honest. Shit. It's the beginning of the hi! There's an ink ribbon on the ground. I should probably grab that. Who will be Ryuku from Street Fighter? Or who would he be? Hi. I see. Just remember, he's in Smash Bros. There's a lot of characters, that's the thing. And there's so many good potentials if you're gonna do that kind of crossover. Like, man, I actually am having a hard time answering that, because it's just like, yeah, I can see that, and then I can also see that. Just a lot to think over. That's... yeah, you know what, I'm gonna focus. Not Lewis. Inkling. Inkling could be Lewis. Who's the other Zombler? Okay, well I don't have to worry about him. There was another one. Come along. Who would? Ow! Ah ha 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 ha. You know what? Here. From random with pleasure and not joy. There you go, chat. Kaboom! You're welcome. You've been headshotted. It's locked electronically. Oh my. It's here as Dracula in his second form. Right, I forgot. Wait, hang on. Dracula? Right, hang on. Castlevania, I don't remember if Dracula was playable. You're dead already? Okay. Okay, maybe it's been a while. It's been a long while since I played Smash. Unless there's already another Smash Bros. And I just didn't realize it. I do not own a Switch 2. Now, I had just the first Switch, but not the... Okay, I'll take that. You know, don't complain. Okay. Let's open this door. Time to remember a password! 2 passwords. Well, actually, before I do. Cavitors are frozen, wrapped in body bags. Oh my. I'll need that. And I'll take that. To refund the one I used. Wait, hang on. Was there shotgun shells? There's no shotgun shells? Oh. I guess my memory's a little fuzzy. Log in. Shit. Login incorrect. Fuck. Searchers no. There is now evidence that when hosts lose conscious, the body goes into a dormant state. During the time the virus becomes active and rapidly transforms and reconstructs the basic composition of the body, hosts eventually mutated into a humanoid creature. We call them VX. Who can be Ike, or could be Cloud? Complicated questions I don't think I could answer this stream. It would be one of those I'd have to take some time to think it over and then get back to you on it. Its speed and amazing muscular development are particularly noteworthy. In Transformative, it becomes more agile and aggressive. Already, 4 of our researchers have died from trying to feed it, turning it into a place an instant bloodbath. Ever since this tragic and barbaric accident, we have decided to call its kind Crimson Heads. That dangerous, precious prototype specimen can't be left there. We have to figure out a way to deal with it. Termination is definitely not an option. Decided to finally freeze the specimen and confine the body inside the basement of the backyard cemetery. You mean that boss from a while ago that I managed to wreck? I could have sworn it was John. Did I just spell John wrong? Hold on. Fuck. Okay, I guess I just have a very, very bad memory. Does it remind you of SCP-049 in a way? I guess. You know, that's what I need to do. I need to just do SCP. The last time I did an SCP game, it was with friends. I think it's the multiplayer version, and I think I remember... Clark David. Oh, let's put that there. Memo, the message back catches your attention. There's something scrolled on the notepad. To use the electronic doors, place the initials in alphabetical order. Wait, the initials in alphabetical order. There's a name written on it, Clark David. Exchange the positions of the photo. Okay, that can stay. Part of it is glowing red. Part of it is glowing red. Part of it is glowing red. Did you figure out the code? The thing is I actually remember the passwords, I just don't remember the login. That's the thing I forgot about. Are you kidding me? I thought it was John, but maybe I'm wrong. What did that memo say again? No. Something scrolled to use on the notepad. Electronic doors. Place the initials in alphabetical order. Okay. Alphabetical order, so let's see. It's glowing red. It's John, Ada is the password. You know, the funny thing is that does open one thing. Wait. Did I put it in the wrong order? Has that been my problem? Have I been spelling John wrong? I remembered it was John, but I've been trying that. There's also another section that needs to be unlocked. O H N. Because I remember that part. That unlocks that one. It's the second floor that would be the problem. Because that requires a different... I can't say I'm mad. I'm just a little annoyed at myself, because I remembered the password, and I knew Cell was one of those things. It's just like... I'm surprised he just wasn't accepting it. I guess I was meant to put John Ada first, then Cell. Tap is there. Password for floor 2. Well, it doesn't matter. Things are inputted. It's all good. Excuse me, I have an old game console I gotta pay this to. Okay, and I do. I will need to make sure that body is burnt. To Sanitation Division. Manager of Sanitation. From Raccoon Disaster Contingency Committee. The contents of this fax are confidential and intended for the named addressees only. Any copying of this disclosure of contents of this fax to any third party is strictly forbidden by the sender. After reading the contents of this fax, it must be destroyed immediately. We expect significant increase in the damage done by the recent T-virus outbreak than initially estimated. There are several concerns. First concern, more than half the researchers have been infected by the T-virus and died. It's also been reported that almost all the survivors of this accident are starting to show symptoms of the T-virus infection. Second concern, our secret security patrol team has also been completely eradicated. Therefore, our most secret research is in danger of public disclosure. Quick actions are demanded to prevent the mass media coverage. Third concern is a high possibility that most of the specimens are running loose inside the compound. We expect many casualties to follow. However yet unfortunate the casualty underscore that success our research results, actions must be taken to prevent our research results from being made public. We will suspect that the first official intervention will come from the state police and STARS. We strongly recommend taking measures against them first. Hello, GameCube! The security system passcode transmission device. If you had an MO disk, you could transmit the code. Here you go, GameCube! Donut chat. I put the floppy disk into GameCube. It's transmitting something. I'll pick this up. I put the thing in the GameCube. I will have to come back and burn that body so that way it doesn't get up. Especially when I have the one thing that can ruin a run. No, that wasn't right there? I thought it was. Maybe it's at the other end. Aha! There's the kerosene! Kerosene does not look pretty, pre-rendered. Like, it was a last-minute decision to add that, and they were like, oh shit, we forgot to put a place where you can get kerosene. Quick, quickly throw that right there. And make it stand out, like it's not in the background. I'm a-comin', Jill. Hi, the body is gone. I guess they cleared the body because they thought it would be a little cheap to have that there. Well, you have one of the game-ending items on you, so I guess they just had that zombie there to just chill. You know, not to be too annoying, but not to have the room be completely cleared either. Actually, they just put that in. Ah, okay, fine. Let's go empty the inventory. Think I'm at that point where I don't really need the handgun much anymore. Going this way. Hopefully I'll fly through this next part. Hi, there's that other ammo disc. Umbrella, Bioorganic Weapon Official Report. MA-39, Cerberus. FI-03, Neptune. MA-121, Hunter. CO2, Tyrant. Bioorganic Weapons Research Group Development Staff. Hey, look, it's Wesker! 8462, 8462, 8462. There's a shotgun shell here. These are stored on the shelves. They're all security cam recordings. It's code entry terminal. Open that. Cleared that inventory pretty quickly. You take laboratory key. There's some sort of image editing equipment. It looks like you can use it to view Kenneth's film. Will you view and see what happened to poor Kenneth?
What? Get away from me! No! Hey! No!
Hello, I'm back. What did you miss? You missed poor Kenneth being filmed eaten alive, Panda. You pick one hell of a time to arrive. Well, welcome, welcome, nonetheless. Aside from a brutal ending, I hope you're having a good one. I hope the, Kenneth being eaten alive part didn't scare the crap out of you. Otherwise, this has been a rather, I don't want to say questionable, but it's not exactly been the most stable in terms of internet stream. But I am effectively getting ready to beat Resident Evil 1. I am just on the gates of it, but I'm not quite at the ending yet. But I will be getting there pretty dang quickly. I feel. At least at the rate I'm going, I feel I'll be able to do that. The laboratory part's definitely quick. By the way, did we have anything planned for Wednesday? Alright, here we go. Time to deal with probably not my favorite enemies. Yeah, maybe I don't go that way. I was hoping for either Project Zomboid or PUBG. I'm for either or, to be honest. Oh. I am down for either PUBG or Zomboid. Ow. Okay, good. Thrusted shut, and it won't budge. Alrighty. I believe this is the way. And over here should be a GameCube for me to put my diskette in. Wait. That thing looks like it's a necromorph from Dead Space. Where's the GameCube? Oh, the GameCube is right there. Alright, here you go, GameCube. Transmitting seems to have unlocked something. I'm leaving. I've done everything here that I need to do. Let me go ahead, use that up. I think I have one more ammo disc left. And I know where that last thing is gonna need to go. Oh, those are zombies! Gods, why did I think for a moment it was the one guys? Alright. I'm going to temporarily swap weapons around so I can go deal with the zomblers. I am sort of leaning more on Project Zomboid, but if we do PUBG and that's the genuine consensus, then I'm not gonna turn that down. As both are good games either way, Panda. I will definitely say I have been practicing Zomboid, so... Alright, so... As long as we can all agree to drop by the same place... I am thinking what you're saying is as long as we all agree to it, then that's fine. Unless what you're... Oh, drop in the same place. Okay, yeah, I know what you're getting at now. Yeah, understood. I'll probably, maybe for a match or two, do my usual, I'm gonna be nearby! Okay, will I have to burn those bodies? For you to completely turn around. Do I have to burn those? That's what I'll need to figure out. Because that other body disappeared. Let's see if these ones do. Okay, so... Not every single body necessarily has that issue. I guess they figured you'd probably already be resource spent by now, so... I guess I'll hold on to one, just in case. Alright, here we go. Warning, fuel may explode if shaken or jarred. Fueling device for power room. It's not working right now because there's no fuel. That's why I'm going to deal with the enemies first. Alright. Warning, flammable substance is flammable. Warning, if you run with this thing, you're gonna make a whole nuke explode. Walk gently. Oh yeah, and don't trip or sneeze. That will also cause a nuclear explosion. Here you go. I remember that control, thankfully. There seems to be something behind the sturdy door. Open it. Looks like a refueling. Set the capsule in. You got fuel supply capsule. Main ingredient of the fuel appears to be a nitrogen compound. Running could result in a fatal explosion. Also, being held in place and thrown and all that good stuff will also cause the thing to explode. Stop for nothing. Do absolutely very little. In fact, open the doors calmly. Do not run slam into them. That will also cause a nuclear explosion. And whatever you do, do not react when you are being jump scared. That will also cause an explosion. Do not hug or yiff the fox. That will also cause an explosion. And whatever you do, do not make any sudden movements to answer your phone or radio. That will also cause a nuclear explosion. Don't you just love items that can spontaneously combust if you make one wrong move? Do not, and I repeat, do not, the rat, as that too will cause a nuclear explosion. Are you kidding me? There we go. There we go. I can run now. I don't have a little mini nuclear grenade on me. Hello, GameCube. We need to play Vermintide again. I do agree. I don't think we've ever beaten the game. Actually, wait. I don't think there's anything that way anyway, so... Alright, here we go. We are at that point. It is time. It is time to whip out the one weapon. The one weapon. To potentially rule them all. I think you have beaten the game. I've beaten the game before, but... I am definitely close to getting ready to beat it again. And then after that, I'm going to be swapping to the OG, because, well, this is meant to be a comparison stream. Alright, let's go ahead, put you in there. Ready you! Ready, my one beauty of a self-defense gun that fires 22 magnum rounds. One has been fired already. Well, I gotta go. I'll see you in the next stream. Yeah, have a good one. Oh, doesn't seem to be getting any power. Are you shitting me? Okay. I did it a dum-dum. I know what I must do. Okay, I fucked up. You know, it's fine. I can fix that. I know what I need to do. This has only been taking a little longer, but that is only just because I have, had this really bad case of, I just realized, in the OG, I'm running low on shotgun. Actually, I don't even think I have any ammunition. Holy crap. Oh. Alright, well, that's running up well. Now I gotta run all the way back. Like it's Doom. Oh! I don't need to deal with you, it's fine. Alright, now I'm gonna do what I meant to do 10 minutes ago. Simply solved. I'm gonna ready this. Elevator is working.
Rebecca!
I saw you in the inner garden. I finally caught up.
Well, I'm glad you're okay. No more following. Just stay with me, kid.
That's my plan, sir.
No more following. Just stay nearby, Rebecca. Rebecca's got a gun. I'll take those shotgun shells. Hang on, I need to reload. Okay. I do like how they have a quick reload, by the way. That was something they had to add later on.
Wesker.
So you've come. Chris, you make me proud. But of course you are one of my men.
Thanks. Since when, Wesker?
I'm afraid I don't know what you're talking about.
Since when have they been slipping you a paycheck?
I think you're a bit confused. I've always been with Umbrella. And stars were umbrellas. No, rather, my little piggies. The Tyrant virus leaked, polluting this whole place, and unfortunately, I had to give up my lovely members of Stars.
You killed them with your own dirty hands! You son of a bitch!
No.
Oh yes, dear. Just like this.
Rebecca!
Don't move!
You...
I don't think you want to die just yet. I have something that's of some interest to you.
Wesker, you insane madman! Behold its glory, chat! Revel in its giant arm.
The ultimate life form. Tyrant.
Wesker, you've become senile.
Chris, you'll never understand. It's magnificent.
I want to give it a hug until it claws me. You can't kill me!
Come on, you test tube freak.
Oh yeah? Ow! Too much confidence! I thought that would be enough. Did I miss or something? You know, I remember this being way more powerful. I guess not. I also do like how in some rooms they'll hold the shotgun differently.
Rebecca!
Chris.
It's a good thing you were wearing your bulletproof vest. There's nothing left for us to do here. Let's get moving.
Okay.
What a pathetic way to die. He's holding something. Observation notes. Discovery of the G virus was, in fact, 21 years after the administration of the progenitor virus. The prototype parasite, which we had delivered from a laboratory in France, was administered to the sample specimen. The sample specimen took in the parasite without showing any signs of adverse reaction. The lack of any reaction was an unsolved mystery, but now everything is clear now. The prototype parasite was incubating in the sample specimen's body for 21 years, and from that incubating state, the prototype suddenly mutated, evolved. Maybe a more appropriate word to describe it. Observation gave me more insight in my research. Though further modification testing, I was able to derive a method to create that G that surpasses the performance of the T. This was the breakthrough that would change the future of BOW's history. I can't wait to see the look on Alexa's annoying face when I finally announce my research, but unfortunately I'll have to wait a few more years to completely verify my findings. William Birkin. Gosh, Birkin. Just compiled data. Pathetic way to die. Nothing to unlock this machine? I could have sworn there was a... Hell, use a release emergency lock. Will you do that? Okay. Thought there was something like that. Alright, we're at the end game.
Chris?
What is it?
I found a file in the lab. Apparently, there's still a lot of tyrant virus here. We should blow this whole place up.
Right. The show must go on. I'll leave that up to you, Rebecca.
I'm on it. I'll start the self-destruct system I found a little while ago.
It's not like we're out of this yet. I'll see you on the outside.
Outside.
Alright, it's time to get rid of the tyrant virus.
Self-destruct system has been activated. All personnel must evacuate immediately. Deactivating and releasing all locks. All personnel must evacuate immediately. Deactivating and releasing all locks.
Alright, here we go.
Self-destruct system has been activated.
1,
All personnel must evacuate immediately.
2,
Deactivating and releasing all locks.
3.
Self-destruct system has been activated. All personnel must evacuate immediately. Deactivating and releasing all locks.
I'm a coming, Jill.
Self-destruct system has been activated. All personnel
The lock has been released. We're going in.
Jill?
Chris!
You're okay.
Chris, it's Wesker. He...
I know. But first, let's get out of here.
I actually am gonna go back, for one simple reason. I want these shotgun shells, not that it will matter, but having some extra shells would never hurt. Let's go, Jill. We're getting out of here.
Let's get going!
I should have probably grabbed that, but oh well, I didn't think about it. And I'm not gonna worry about it. It's probably just a herb. I will grab this one. And use it, because why not?
Self-destruct system has been activated. All personnel must evacuate immediately.
Alright.
Self-destruct system has been activated. All personnel must evacuate immediately. Deactivating and releasing all logs.
Alright.
Self-destruct system has been activated. All personnel must evacuate immediately. Deactivating and releasing all logs.
I'm going to BRB and go use the restroom, so I'll let this intensive music play while I do that.
Activated. All personnel must evacuate immediately. Deactivating and releasing all logs. The self-destruct system has been activated. All personnel must evacuate immediately. Deactivating and releasing all logs. The self-destruct system has been activated. All personnel must evacuate immediately. Deactivating and releasing all logs. The self-destruct system has been activated. All personnel must evacuate immediately. Deactivating and releasing all logs. The self-destruct system has been activated. All personnel must evacuate immediately. Deactivating and releasing all logs. The self-destruct system has been activated. All personnel must evacuate immediately. Deactivating and
Alright,
releasing
my
all
return,
logs.
I'm back.
The self-destruct system has been activated. All personnel must evacuate immediately. Deactivating and releasing all logs.
Put that down there.
The self-destruct system has been activated. All personnel must evacuate immediately. Deactivating.
Grab these shells.
This is Grant. Running out of fuel. This is last chance. If there's anyone alive, give me a sign. I repeat, this is your last chance.
Alright.
Self-destruct system has been activated. All personnel must evacuate immediately. Deactivated.
There that is. Right on the floor.
The self-destruct system has been activated. All personnel must evacuate. 3 minutes to detonation.
The self-destruct system's activated.
Good work. Brad's up in the helicopter.
Those things are coming.
I'll take care of them.
But,
Chris, you just get in contact with Brad somehow.
okay.
Gotta leave it to the whammon to defend me while I get an escape. Leave it to the whammon. The whammon will fight the monsters. Grab you. Huh?
Chris!
You okay?
Yeah.
Nope. I love how fire this music is. That's a...
Chris, use it! Kill it, whatever it is!
I don't like how close you are! Ow! Ah! Get wrecked, son! Boom! And that's that happy ending.
Chris, you did a fine job.
It only took me 6 hours and using a lot of bullets. Now you can play real survival mode, and you got the closet key. Alright, so that did not go too horribly wrong. Now, what time is it? I'm gonna see how far I can get in OG. I did start with Remake because I figured I was going to have that issue on being behind, but it turns out that I managed to get caught up real quickly. Now, let's see if I can do just about the same. Uh-oh. Why is the regular not this way?
ResidentEvil.
Well, I say the regular, I mean... the OG. Oh, what's going on with OG? Did I accidentally turn it off? Let me find out. Ha, I have, indeed. You have once again entered the survival horror. Oh, and now I'm in a not-so-great situation. It's louder than I remember. Oh god, so I'm gonna have to run right up to it and say, "That's a boulder!" Let me run, let me run, let me run, let me run. It's locked. Oh boy, what was over here? Magnum bullets! Do I even have the Magnum? Welcome, welcome! You have missed me beating the, remake, but just in time for me to continue with the, OG. Is there an item box here? Item box anywhere. Hi. I think I might have left that party. I didn't miss it. 609. Something it said. I was judging silently. Ah. Okay. I was a bit busy. Ha. I see. So... I think I'm gonna be dealing with the spider here very, very soon. Actually, hang on. Is there a room this direction? There was. Ah, ha, 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 ha. Oh, no. Ow! Ah, ha, 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 ow. That's so short-ranged. Ah, ha, 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 ha. Oh, I'm gonna die. I'm going to die. I am not making it. I am dead. Tell me I can burn that with a flamethrower, because if not, I am... Ow! 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 I am so dead. I am beyond dead. If I somehow miraculously survive this, then that's gonna beg questions. Let me out, let me out. I'm just gonna drop dead. I'm dead, I am dead, I am dead. I am dead. I am so dead. It's a bit busy. Haha. I am dead. I am not making it. Oh no. Come on. Chris. Game. I am not making it. They gotta literally just touch me. Oh no! Damn it. How did my head go missing? He touched my leg and I fell over and my head came off.
ResidentEvil.
Okay, well then. That is what I call shit luck. Okay, here we go. Going at this again. Problem is, there's no box. I don't even think there's a box this way. Shit. Just means I'm gonna have to fight the spider better. Alright, here we go. I know what I'm doing. Let me run, let me run, let me run! No! Oh. You gotta be shitting me! Fricking wall! Oh, I am in worse shape in the OG. Burn out. Just burn, ow, burn, ow. Oh, I'm out of flame. No, not that again! Oh, freaking... My health has just been annihilated. Okay. If I can't make it to a box of some kind to get some kind of healing, I'm beyond help. Oh well. That's one of those I had a panic attack moments and thought there was something with me. Alright, there's a first aid. What do I have? A whole bunch of healing items. but absolutely nothing. And I do have the Magnum, okay. I just have nothing for ammo. I need that. Desperately. The fact that I almost had that situation happen again feels very criminal. Alright, so let's see. I am gonna go back for the, I have the other medal, right? Eagle medal. Okay. So, difference. You get the medals here. I believe. And another MO disc. Actually, maybe I equip myself before I just save. In case I somehow miraculously die. Okay, where's my shotgun? Alright. Shotgun with shells. Load. Before I do, I should... Why are there snakes? They put those snakes there. I definitely will say that the OG's way more brutal than the remake. Remake, while they do give you a lot more to explore, at least is a lot more forgiving with items. This version... You want to accomplish things? Not easily. Now there's even... Ow. Even more snakes. Are you kidding me? They doubled the snakes. Talk about a punishment for simply just trying to survive. And to think this was the version that had like a special combination that you could put down just to double ammo. Alright. If playing Resident Evil has taught me anything, save the Magnum ammo for the very, very last possible moment. I think I'm gonna need a crank, aren't I? The hexagonal crank. Check that, right? It's hex-shaped. Alright. Wrong button. So many snakes! I'll go back for that flamethrower. Are you kidding me? I gotta go through snake hell just for the flamethrower. It's been so long since I played OG RE1 that I don't really want to remember how bad my experience was. You know, I thought it wasn't that bad, but man, I guess I was wrong. This is where I need to go ultimately, because that's where it's going to take me to the lab. Which is major difference, by the way, between this version and the remake. The remake had you backtrack to the mansion for a third time. This one, you get there through the cavern. You know, I thought that was gonna go off, but I guess puzzle first, then activate the trap. Wait, hang on. Did I screw this up already? Wrong one. Okay. Music is kind of goofy. I mostly like the original music. At least in the mansion section. I will say later on I do prefer the remake music. But definitely the mansions part. Alright, there we go. No? I want it in. I want it in. I want it in. Okay. That was a little bit of a panic moment. That's what I was remembering. I was remembering that MO disc being right there. And I'm very well aware of the backtracking I'm gonna have to do now. We can talk of the snakes! Okay. Grab. That eagle medal. That ammo disc there. Maybe I grab a blue herb and a regular green. Just in case. It's not like I'm doing terrible on medical supplies, surprisingly. I am doing very terrible on ammunition, though. I am just hoping I don't have to... I'm gonna have to fight that guy twice. Is that a sentient rock? No wonder Chris punches boulders in the future games. Yeah, you know. Seeing that thing, you'd become a little paranoid too, and you'd probably start punching at rocks. Okay. At least they allow me to replenish stuff here. Picture a wolf is carved in. Okay. Wolf. Now, I'm not certain if the original Resident Evil had 2 discs. But I would think if it did, it would probably be around the same spot they'd ask you to put in Disc 2. Just to throw that notation out there again. But yeah, as I was saying earlier, if they had you do the, swapping of the discs... No, sorry, hang on. Not that. If they... Yeah, lab entry, that's what I'm trying to do. Because in the remake, again, they had you go through the mansion, whereas in EOG, you go through it via the caverns. In fact, this door is locked, or blocked. It's wielded, and it's not open. Alright. That would take you to the helipad, I believe. That door over there. I wanna go this direction. Alright. To the laboratory. I'm having a feeling of deja vu, like I've been in this lab before. Now, right off the bat, this lab is very, very empty, having seen all this. This laboratory does not feel very complete. It's missing a few things. In fact, it's even missing a typewriter, funny enough. Six shots left of this thing. I may as well use them up. Okay. I'm at that point. And I don't feel like using up my shotgun shells. Ow! You puked on me, you little shit. Shit. I forgot how quickly you can turn around! Zombies in their quick turn. Very weird that zombies can just turn around like that. I'm not used to them having... Well, then again, they could also do it in the remaster, too. But you could see them do that, whereas... Like that! How am I doing on... Ow! Twice in a row. That awkward moment. The human is more clumsy than the zombie. I know, right? Isn't that the funny part? Chris feels very clunky. Hi, what are you? Can't use that here. Okay, I guess they changed up the locations. Hi, you're naked. I have the power of knife fighting. Ow! But I also have the power of getting bitten. All this to save bullets. You have to play the economics of this game. Well, at least you can learn knife fighting in this game. I'm trying to play this economically. Alright, so there's 2 of you. Hi, I just chopped off your arm. Oh shit! How is a zombie this good? You know, it's pretty dang sad when the zombie is more maneuverable than the human. I do agree, Corbin. This is one of those weird moments where the zombler is more set straight. Like, they can actually maneuver and stuff, and here you are just trying to... engage... How close do I need to be? Alright. 2 good hits. Because I'm trying to save a few shotgun shells. Okay. That was very unnecessary. RE3 is much better for melee combat thanks to quick turn and dodge push. I am already feeling pretty uneasy about doing RE3. The Searcher's Letter. Dear Ada, by the time you are reading this, I'll be something different today. Today's test turned out to be positive, just as I expected. Feel like I'd go crazy when I was thinking about becoming one of them. Ada, you're not infected, and I hope you never will be. In case you're the last one left, take the material in the visual data room and go to the power room to operate the triggering system before you escape. And make all the public through the media. If everything is in order, all the locks can be opened by the security system. You can access the system if you log in with my name from the terminal in the password lab and enter the password. Password is your name to unlock the door at B2, where the visual data room is located. You'll need to access the names first and then enter another password. I've written the code below. I'm sure you'll understand it easily. And this is my last hope. If you find me completely changed my mind, please kill me yourself. Password. I can't make that out. John. Ada. Another one? Alright. I didn't mean to do that. The OG RE3, I love that one, and feel the music is quite great. I agree, too, on that. I'm just kinda... Holy jeezums! I feel like Hi! This is not going to end well! I could have sworn I defeated all of you with my knife! Zombies respawned. I could defeat you with the power of a knife. And space. This is making Zomboid look a lot more tolerable in combat. Best view... oh. Hello, bot. Can I get 2 for the price of 1? No, it forced me to attack only 1. Oh, ha 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 ha. Ow! 2 of them! Ah! Alright, well... desperation mode. Or maybe not. Maybe I won't have to do that. Now, I swear, if I come back after I heal and I see 4 zombies, I'm going to run under the assumption that they respawn here. Okay. But plenty of green herbs, so... if anything, I'm just using them up, which... is great. But at the same time, not desirable. I'm gonna get accidentally good at this! Alright. -1. They do respawn, the little shits! That's even the point! Alright, well, I'm wasting my time. I've learned the truth. They respawn. Little shits. Huh. That still work.
Damn.
Okay. Nothing hidden. Nothing special. Other than the obvious thing on the floor. Fine. Oh, now they're gone? Little shits just pop up whenever they feel like. Tree, apple, man, woman. It's too dark to see anything. Okay. It's written on the picture. Keep on your toes. I am. I wonder. Oh, nope, that's gonna kill the thing. Thinking. That's an M. Gotta disappear for a bit. You have a good one, Corbin. Thank you for dropping by. Alright, so... that symbol is that. Ho ho, I see. Alright. Okay, 4. That doesn't seem right. Okay, so I can deduce that's an M. Okay, I think that last symbol is an E. What the hell? Okay, so M-O, and then there's an E. Mole? Is it mole? The last letters, okay. Oh, wait, it's mole. It's literally mole, isn't it? So it's mole. Okay, that's interesting. Not too cryptic, but not too obvious either. Umbrella Inc. Bioweapons Materials. MA-39 Cerberus. FI-3 Neptune. MA-121 Hunter. Tyrant. Bioweapon Research Institute R&D staff. I recognize that guy. It's Wesker. Unfamiliar physics symbols are written here. Difference here being that there would be that recording room, which seems to be not present in this version. Helicopter port. Executives and government officials only helicopter port. This restriction may not apply in any case of accident. No one is allowed to enter unless they are attended by a research consultant or security director. All others will be shot on site. Elevator. Later stops during emergencies. Visual data room is within the control of the Special Research Division. Keith Irving, the room manager, is designated to have jurisdiction over the room usage. Prison Sanitation Division controls the usage of prison. Consultant room researchers E. Smith, S. Ross, and Albert Wesker must be present if virus is used. Triple lock door. No one is allowed to enter unless he presents all password documents. Passcode documents must be created on the specialized output machine by a chief researcher of each block. Only headquarters supervisors may enter. The restriction may not apply if the consultant researcher has received special instructions. Passcode output machine. No one is allowed to use the passcode machine unless it's by the research. Blah blah, we all know. This panel here, will you open it? How very fortuitous to be able to find that. What is not fortuitous is finding the machines. Or the fact I've yet to find a machine. Hi, this is where everyone went. They went in here. Passcode 1. I swear by myself, declares the Lord, that because you have done this, and that I have not withheld your son, your only son. Genesis! Interesting time for Bible quotes. God damn it! Let me guess. Okay, just wanted to see if there was ammo. Which there isn't. The little punkards were just hiding. Damn it! Okay, thank the powers that be. Hi, is that Magnum ammo? That is Magnum ammo. I am running out of herbs. If they're expecting me to go through the rest of the game like this, then... oh boy. I am in not the best shape. I am in not the best shape. God damn it. Right, I forgot. Because it doesn't work like that. Alright. I got so used to everything auto-combining. Damn it! Yes, I am thankful. I'll take that. I care not. Okay, I understand. This is one of those... push boxes in place deals. Okay. Cover that. So that way I don't accidentally gas the room up. That would just be my misfortune. Shit. Push you this way. Go this direction. Push you this way. Huh, that's weird. Magnum ammunition. Alright. Can I stop pushing the wrong button? I will surely bless you and make your descendants as numerous as the stars in the sky. And as the sand on the seashore, your descendants will take possession of the cities of their enemies. Genesis 22:17. Man, Panda, Bible references here for you, buddy. You know what would have been great to have right now? Clips. You know what I don't have? Clips. Oh, I could use some more supplies in general. I don't know if it'd be advantageous at this point to have more healing. Alright. Ow. Oh no! Coming through. I didn't grab the ammo disc. Is this literally a game of dodging? Okay. Ammo disc. Probably rush to that other end. Save. I'll be on my final one. Ow. Ow. That's all three. I could use bullets. Ah ha ha, my ears. Ow, fuck. No. Okay, I only had to use the mixed herb. That's fine. The zomblers have cleared. Now we deal with Wesker. Wesker and Tyrant. I am hoping I don't have to use any magnum bullets.
Rebecca, you're safe.
I saw you in the garden. I've caught up with you at last.
Well, I'm glad you're all right. Don't go out alone.
Yes, sir.
All right.
Chris, as my subordinate, you have wonderful talent.
I would never work for a company like Umbrella. And Wesker, you were formerly with Umbrella.
What do you mean?
Since when have you been an Umbrella agent? And a traitor to the stars?
Now you're wrong. I was formerly with Umbrella, yes. But now I'm prepared to face anything. Even getting rid of you vigilante stars.
Now, the worst possible situation has occurred. The failure of the experiment created a virus, a biological weapon, polluting the entire lab.
No, the worst happened with the tyrant virus. I lost some of my star's team members because of it.
You killed them with your own hands. Did you kill Enrico?
Really?
Yeah, like this.
Rebecca!
Don't move! If you do, I'll kill you. Chris, I have something to show you. Now, walk.
Behold, chat! Tyrant! Once again.
Is this?
That's right. This is the ultimate life form. Tyrant! Chris? Stop it.
Wesker, you're pitiful. This is your savior? You say this failure is your savior?
You can make sure yourself whether Tyrant is a failure or not.
It's magnificent!
Go to hell. Jill will join you too.
What?
Don't come this way! No!
Well, rip Wesker.
You can't kill me.
Can't kill me, I'm gonna run. Ow, ow, ×2. Ow. Oh, okay. At least they had that difference going. He doesn't run yet. What is that over here? Now you give me a clip for a handgun. Why, game? Why would you do that? No? Huh. Funny. What a miserable death. Looks like the control device for the room. And a door lock switch. Unlock the door? Getting out of here.
Wow!
Ha! It seems like this bulletproof jacket is pretty strong.
I see.
How about Captain Wesker?
He is sleeping with the ultimate failure. Hurry up. I want to get out of here.
I do too.
Excuse me, Chris.
What, Rebecca?
I saw a research file in this lab. It said that a great deal of research on the Tyrant virus exists right here. We should blow this place up.
We are already into it over our heads. Rebecca, can you do it?
Yes, sir. I'll set off a triggering system for a bomb.
Okay. Now we have a chance to escape. See you outside the house.
They're still calling it a house. Oh well. Don't mind me, I gotta do some few things real quick. Because that's totally gonna work for what's about to happen next. Alright, I'll be RB. Alright, I'm back. I return. Let's endgame this so that way I can move on to other games. Don't think I'll be needing the shotgun, but you know. In case I do screw it up, I will at least have something. Damn. I am hoping I have enough ammunition for Tyrant. Because I saved all the Magnum bullets for this point. Because I've learned anything, it's that you save the Magnum bullets for the end.
Jill, you're all right.
Yes. Wesker is here. He's...
Oh, I know. Anyway, let's get out of here.
Going in here to check to see if there's any items. Oh no. They really wanted to make this part as annoying as possible.
Let's get going.
I am beginning to wish. Oh shit. I have only blue herbs left? Okay.
Chris, get in contact with Brad right away!
Okay.
Game, I'm running low on time.
Chris, use it! Destroy the monsters with it!
Rest in peace. Is. No! Music. Music. Alright, well, I gotta do this, so... Let me go ahead and open up the sound mixer. Alright, sound mixer... Mute that. Okay, well then. What a tough guy. You've closed the case completely. You got the special key. Oh, right, hang on. There is no longer music, so... I wanted to bring this up real quick. I'll just put this here. Does that unlock advanced mode, by the way?
Resident Evil.
No? I didn't mean to do that. Oh well. F4, no. F1, F2...
I don't know what happened.
Barry,
Oh, I gotta
where's
watch the
Barry?
cutscene, don't I?
Well, I'm sorry, but he's probably...
No. What is that?
I'll go and check.
Okay, Jill and I will stay in the hall in case of an emergency.
Chris? Take care.
Alright, what is it? Is it F8? No, I could have sworn... Okay, it was F9.
Resident Evil.
Maybe... I don't know. Otherwise, I'll definitely say, difference being, of course, the lab was way shorter but harder. Let's get an entered.
I don't know what happened.
Barry, where's Barry?
Well, I'm sorry, but he's probably...
No. What is that?
I'll go and check.
Okay, Jill and I will stay in the hall in case of an emergency.
Chris? Take care.
What the hell? Okay, I unlocked that? You know, I would wrap things up here, but I am gonna enjoy this unlock. Very weird. Didn't know they had a machine gun. I figured the unlimited python, but a machine gun? Okay, that's interesting. Was this like a Japanese version thing or something?
Wesker?
You know,
Jill?
Resident Evil having a fully automatic just... It's an oddity, to say the least. Because there was no automatics.
Jill and Wesker.
I guess until now. Mind you, I am also playing on the GOG version of this game, so... That is so weird to get. I thought it was an unlimited magnum you unlock, but I didn't remember ever unlocking a machine gun. I mean, not that I'm complaining, but... I remember you being Helmet. Is there like a secret room they're gonna squeeze in here at some point? Oh well. Anyways, that's the differences between the games. Otherwise, that concludes both the Resident Evils. I definitely will say, playing the remaster definitely felt like an easier time, but a longer experience. However, playing the original was a harder experience, but it didn't seem as drawn out. So, I think both kind of just... How do I word it? They both complement each other in weird ways. Now, what I don't ever remember is unlocking a machine gun. I didn't even remember reading that somewhere. I don't know if that's because the version I'm playing as is, I don't know, maybe the Japanese version of the game? Because, I mean, I do remember the PlayStation version, and I do remember having more game modes to choose from as well, like training, normal, advanced. Advanced, which just changed the camera filters and gave you a special Beretta with a chance for a headshot. Otherwise, that being said, I think I'm gonna wrap this up here. If you like the stream, follow, sub, and I'll see you all in the next one. Bye-bye.